In our last video, we showed how some armour weathering techniques work just as well on your figures. We explored how you can create the look of mud and moisture using enamels and Wilder's murky water. So let's see that method in action on an actual armoured vehicle. In this case, it's Revell's SU-100 self-propelled gun in 1/35th scale, a model that is featured in a couple of our videos. We'll be focusing on one particular area, the right-hand rear side, where a mudguard and fuel tanks have been removed. This area will also feature some stowage like these unditching poles. We use cuticle pushers to make the wooden poles. They're cheap and easy to get online. They form the basis of the stowed equipment in this area. We then prepare MIlliput Yellow Grey to make some blankets or tarps. If you want to know more about MIlliput, you can watch our other videos. First we mixed it together. We prepare the work surface with talcum powder to prevent any sticking. Then we rolled it out using a rolling pin. We cut into squares and carefully fold into shape. Here you can see us drape the MIlliput over the poles. We're constantly sculpting and adjusting the look. Try to build it up in realistic layers. The key is to replicate natural, convincing folds. Use a wide flat brush and some water to keep shaping the surface of the MIlliput. With the MIlliput blankets in place, we can embed some jerry cans so they sit flat on the fabric, ready for installation later. Here we can see it all being painted prior to undertaking our muddy weathering. You can see us using Life Colours acrylic, hemp, ropes and tarps set for the colours. Some of our viewers have asked to see the whole SU-100 paint job from beginning to end, and we'll make that as a separate video at some point in the future. As for the unditching poles, we finished them with some Wilder brown Russian earth pigment and MIG Productions acrylic resin. First mix it together, then just daub it onto the poles for a convincing bark effect. With that done, we're ready to get that muddy, wet look we're after. We begin with humble enamels, black, chocolate and khaki drill. We mist the lightest coats first, starting with khaki drill, followed by chocolate, and finally some chocolate mixed with some black. This gives a graduated mud effect from light to dark. Now we take a thick brush moistened with thinners and go all over the model, dragging it vertically downwards through the enamels to create interesting streaks and wear. Here you can see that streaked mud effect. Now we can reach for Wilder's murky water and begin to add moisture. Whilst the enamels show dried mud, this will give the illusion of wet mud. Like on our last video, this is all done by using the airbrush stippling method. This involves turning the air pressure right down to get specks or spots of paint or varnish. Here you can see us building up the stippling. You can do the same to the wheels. We tidy up any unwelcome marks with thinners and we're done for the main body. Now it's time to do some more stippling with the same enamel shades on the blankets. This shows mud splatter from the tracks. And after that, here's the end result. Mud and moisture. And to round everything off, some shots of the finished SU-100. Thanks for watching, and make sure you give us a like on Facebook to show your support. And please subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe for our latest videos.